All right, Jadon, run around. 4 chords. G. Now here's the thing about the G. When you play this G in the recording, it's actually a G that looks similar to the way that you play the G, with your pinky on G, but there's also your ring finger on the D there, and then your first 2 fingers handle the B and the G, low G. So that's a fuller sounding G. Instead of just, it's the D and G on the end. So these 2, it's so hard to position my fingers when you're looking at the camera, it's backwards. And these 2. That's your new G. The other chords are the same. G, C, A minor, D. Now, there is a difference. No, they're not all the same. Because at the end, you will play 3 different voicings of the D chord. The D suspended second, which just means you're playing first finger on the G string A, 2nd fret, 3rd finger on the B string at D, 3rd fret, but the E string is open. So instead of an F sharp, it's playing an open E. So you'll play D suspended second, regular D with an F sharp, and then you're going to use your pinky on the 3rd fret to play the G to finish off with a D suspended 4th. So it goes. And actually, you know what? Now that I'm thinking of it, you're really transitioning more to a D. So even though you're playing, really when you pull off, you're going to play D suspended second, standard D, regular D, and then you're going to pull because you're transitioning to the next G to start the pattern over. You're going to pull your first finger off, and it's going to be more of just the top of a G chord. And then you'll strike down on that 1 again. So your tempo, goodness, we've wasted 2 minutes of video already. Your tempo is going to sound like 156 beats a minute.
No!
152, that is. That's a fast version, but I want to slow that down for you. Again, we'll take it at about half the speed, at maybe 80 beats a minute, so you can slow it down. Seeing my left hand, but you really need to see my right hand on this, don't you? Because the picking is all over the place, or the syncopation is all over the place. All right. So to start off with, you're going to start with a downbeat. Okay. So that's down, 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 up, up. Alright? Down, 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 up, up. Down, 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 up, up. Down, down. Okay? Down, down, up, 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 up. Each time. that's the general feel. Down, 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 up, 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 down, 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 up, 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 down. But you can fill that in, but the general rhythm is down, 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 up, 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 down. And I'll give you a sheet with that, giving you an idea. And you can also read, we've already written down your strokes. But it can get more full or less full. You can choose to fill in, kind of like we talked about with your right hand rhythm. As long as you get the general feel, you can fill the rest of it in as you feel it. Sometimes you'll lay in another stroke, or sometimes you'll pull it away. Sometimes you'll leave a little open space. But the main thing is that you get the general rhythm. Because if you don't have the general rhythm, then you're not going to be able to play around with that rhythm. You got to have a base to stand on. Then you can wander around on that and feel like you can improvise a little bit with the rhythm. So that's about all I got to say on that.